thank you.
Good. Okay, alhamdulillah, that's great. And let's get started. So, scrolling down. Oh yeah, so like, okay, so did you like memorize the conjugations for the verbs?
Yes.
Yes, okay. So, how about okay, so let's like first say it together. So, je,
Je, I,
okay, so let's like say the word and then the ending. Okay, so je,
I,
e,
E,
okay. Then tu,
ES,
very good. Il, elle,
he,
yes,
E,
yeah. Nous,
ONS,
ONS, very good. Vous,
EZ,
very good. Ils, elles,
ENT.
very good. Okay. So, and then last time we looked at the ER verbs. Okay, yeah. So then today we're gonna do IR verbs. Okay, so these are all for regular verbs, right? But sometimes there's some exceptions which we will look at after irregular verbs. But right now for IR, je is IS.
There is IEIS.
IS, yeah. Tu is IS.
There is IS.
Il, elle is IT.
IT.
Yes. Nous is ISSONS.
ISSONS.
Very good. Vous is ISSEZ.
ISSZ.
EZ.
EZ.
Good. And ils, es is ISSENT.
ISSENT.
Okay, so okay, so let's just repeat after me. Je agis,
Je agi.
tu agis.
Tu agi.
Yes. Il, elle agit.
Il agit.
Yeah. Nous agissons.
Nous agissons.
Good. Vous agissez.
Nous agissons.
Ils,
Ils
elles
agissent.
agissons.
Agissons.
Yeah. Or agissant. Yeah. Okay. So okay, let's see how much you remember. So for je, and then oh yeah, the verb is normally agir. Okay. Let me make my pen a little thinner. Okay. So the verb over here is, can you see this?
Yes.
Let me make it a little bigger actually. Okay, so that's like the verb. Now for je, what is our ending? Change to?
For the IR verbs or for the ER verbs?
IR verbs.
IR, right? It's
Yeah.
IS.
IS, very good. So je agis. Then we have tu
Tu agis.
Yeah, so IS, very good. And then je, tu, il, elle. What happens for il and elle?
Agis then IT.
IT, so let's double check. Yes, very good. IT. Okay, so je, tu, il, elle. So nous is
ONS.
S. Okay, yes. So agi and then ISS. Okay, and then ONS.
Okay.
Okay, and then how about for vous? It's very similar.
ISSEZ.
Mashallah, perfect. And then for ils, elles,
ISSENT.
very good. Agissant. Okay,
Okay.
so let's just double check if it's the same. Yeah. IS, IS, IT, ISSONS, ISSEZ, ISSENT. Okay, so now let's try. Okay, so for number 2, do you want to put your answer in the chat?
Yes.
Like, yeah, so like put je and then conjugate the verb agir. Okay, so you put in the chat. So aiguise, very good, with IS. So je aiguise. Okay, and what else? Okay, so then that's one IR verb. Okay, so now let's do RE verbs. Okay. So RE verbs have as you can see a different ending, right? So let's say okay, so normally this verb is perdre. Wait.
Can I take a picture of this?
Yeah. Est-ce que tu finis?
Oui.
Oui, okay. So the verb over here normally is perdre, like that. Okay, RE ending. So for je, it's S ending.
Yes, ending.
Okay. Then for tu, it's S.
Yes. Then
Okay.
for ELS, it's
Il
nothing.
nothing. Okay, so you remove just the RE and you're left with perdre. For nous, it's ONS.
For new, it's ONS.
Okay, vous is EZ.
Who is EZ, same as the ER one?
Yes, very good. And ils is ENT.
ENT, same as the ER one.
Yes, okay. So yeah, so let's practice one time over here. Wait, actually, yeah. Okay, so for RE verbs. Okay, so for je, if it's perd, what are we gonna do?
At the S.
Add S, very good. Okay, for tu,
But doesn't it makes it plural then if we just add the S?
so yeah, so like normally when you add S to a word, it makes it plural, but that's when you add S to a noun. Okay, so you need a noun, like let's say garçon, it means boys, right? So then garçon means boys, so if we add S to the end, it becomes boys. So then this becomes plural, but the word perdre is like a verb. Like parler means to speak. So you can't make like a verb plural.
Yes.
Right? Yeah. So like if it's like manger, okay, so manger means to eat, right? So if you add like an S, like that's not like an actual word. But if you add an S at the end of a verb, it won't like become plural.
Okay.
Right? Because you can't eat plural, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, so that's why it works here. Okay, so for tu, what's the ending?
Two, it's S.
S. Very good. Il, elle. This one's special.
Nothing.
Yes. Okay, so it remains dispelled. Then nous,
ONS.
pardon. Very good. Vous,
EZ.
ils, elles. Very good. Perdez. And ils, elles.
ENT.
ENT. Excellent. So pardon. Okay, so that's good practice. So now let's see if you can do the last two examples. So for number 3, it's and we have the verb rendre. So in the chat, do you want to put how you would conjugate it? And then how would you write the verb?
You learn nothing.
Hmm.
You will just remove it.
Yes, so that is correct. And then for number 4, would you like to put your answer in the chat? For vous, sorry, not vous. Vous répondre. vous répondre. So how would you conjugate the verb répondre?
We are going to add a E and a Z. I didn't.
Okay, so let's see how you spelled it. Répondez. Excellent. Okay, so vous répondez. Okay, so mashallah, this is very important and you did very well. So, okay, that's very good. Okay, now we're looking at irregular verbs.
Can I take a picture of the ending? The ending.
Sure. Like which part? Like here?
The whole thing together.
Okay, yeah, sure. I think like that.
I have a question. Do you have an empty sheet like this? Then maybe I can take the picture of all of it and just copy this stuff down on it because I'm writing on a notebook all of this.
It's good to write like the whole thing in a notebook. Like, what do you mean? You want like the
If you
like
just have it empty like this, then I can just take pictures of that sheet and print those out.
oh yeah, you want to print it. Yeah. Okay, wait. Can I just like send you the document on email?
Yes, that would be great.
Yeah, that would work. Okay, so can you put your email in the chat and I'll send it to you like right now.
Yes.
Okay, yeah.
I was writing it and it takes me a lot of time to write all of it.
Yeah, but I mean it's good writing practice too.
Yes.
But yeah, if you want, okay, you can put your email in the chat and I'm just going to just save the document and send it to you. Okay, so let's see. Oops, wrong document. Placement. Okay, so I'm gonna open a new tab, download it. Okay, so I see that in the chat. You put your email, kishwarbillo@gmail.com. Okay, 1 second. Paste Gmail. Oops. kishwarbillo@gmail.com. Let's see if that worked. Yeah, it worked. Okay, so let me just attach it. Insert file. Quick access. Okay, let's do grade 9 here. It's loading. I'll just do it now because I'm gonna forget maybe later. And okay, give me 1 moment. I want to make sure that you have it. Grade 9 French, open. Okay, so for some reason it's not working right now, but I'll do it after class and I'll send that to you. For now, you can just like just pay attention. Okay, so irregular verbs. So basically in French, we have like 2 verbs that we use a lot. Okay, that is avoir, which is to have, and être, which is to be. So have you heard of this before?
No.
No? Okay, so yeah, so avoir means to have, and être means to be. And these verbs are conjugated pretty differently. Okay. Oops. Okay. So let's go over this. So je. Okay, and then notice how there's an apostrophe, because if you wrote je a, you have to add the apostrophe, right? So this is ja.
Ja.
Okay. Tu as.
Tu as.
Elle a.
Il a.
Nous savons.
Nous savons.
Vous avez.
Vous avez.
Elles ont.
Elles ont.
Okay, so let's say it one more time. Ja.
Ja.
Actually, it should not be ja. It should be J. I have, yeah. Yeah, I don't know why it's spelled like that. It's J.
J.
Tu as.
Tu as.
Elle a.
Il a.
Nous savons.
But I have a question. Why this doesn't has a apostrophe? Because E and A, they both are vowel too.
Oh, you mean like tu as?
No, the other one.
Um.
Ils ones.
Oh, ils s. There's an S. So.
No, the il one. The il.
Oh, this one.
Yes.
Il elle. So basically, yeah, it's a good question, but I mean, the writing ta doesn't. I guess it's more like a flow kind of thing. Like saying je a is kind of hard, but saying tu a is not that hard. But yeah, it's more like a convention kind of thing.
And then just let it. Do we just change the last word from these words, right?
Yeah. So like this is a conjugation of the verb avoir.
I haven't gotten it this so well.
So basically, the thing about this one is that it's very like different. Like that's why it's called irregular, right? Because normally, like, yeah, you're right. You would put like an apostrophe, right? But then yeah, these verbs don't follow the same rules. Like that's what, yeah, makes them special.
Okay.
Okay, so these are like irregular verbs. Okay, so you just have to like memorize them the way it is.
But I didn't got it. But how do we use them? I didn't got that part also, the using part.
So basically, if you want to say anything in French, like I have chocolate, so like j'ai chocolat. Okay, so to use the verb to have, which you can say like I have money, like, or I have like, yeah. Okay, so to say that, you have to use this verb, and this verb is different from other verbs because when you conjugate it, it follows like a different rule.
Okay.
Okay, and then être is means to be. Okay, so if I want to say like I am small, so je suis petite. Okay, yeah, je suis. So yeah, so you have to like memorize this conjugation to say anything, like I am or you are, right? So yeah, so let's try to memorize it together. So we have j'ai,
J.
tu as,
Tu as.
elle a,
Il a.
nous savons,
Nous savons.
vous savez,
Vous savez.
elles ont.
Ils ont. But
Okay.
how would we write them? Do we just write it JADS?
No, so basically instead of writing like je avoir, okay, you have to like conjugate this verb, right? So then it becomes just J, like AI. Like that is not the ending, that's just the whole word.
Oh, we just write it like AI, and how do we write TU?
T, oh, for two, yeah, so then you would just write AS, like AS is the word.
Okay, A is the one. Except EL, we will just write A.
For which one?
EL.
Yes, okay. So this A, it means to have. It means have, basically. Right? So how about I say this word and you tell me the meaning? So j'ai, what's the meaning for it?
I have.
Very good. Tu as.
You have.
Yes. Il, elle a.
He, she had, has.
Yes. Nous savons.
He has.
Vous savez.
You have.
Ils, elles ont.
They have.
Right? So depending on the pronoun, the pronouns change because we're using different words, and the conjugations change based on which pronoun you're using.
Okay.
Okay, but all of these, a, I, a, s, a, avons, ave, or nt, they all mean have.
Okay.
Okay, so it's more clear now?
Yes.
Yes. Okay, so okay, so there's no practice for this one. Oops. Oops. Okay. Yeah, so let's okay, so this is like a lot to memorize for one day. But when you do it for homework, it'll also be more clear. Okay, so what do you think? Should we try to memorize this together today, or should we leave it for tomorrow?
We can leave it for tomorrow.
Tomorrow? Okay, so we'll do that tomorrow. And because we're almost at 4:30, so we should start math soon. Okay, yeah. So let's just go on to iExcel. Okay. Okay, so it's always supposed to wrong username password.
Just give me 1 second. I'm going back in 1 second.
Okay.
I got my calculator restart, but I just want to get it checked one more time with my father.
Okay. Okay, so we're going to grade 9. I'll just share my screen again because you can't see. Okay, that's better.
I'm back.
Okay, so do you want to finish this one together? If your calculator is fixed, exponents with decimal and fractional bases. So let's see. So write your answer as a decimal or whole number.
But I have a question. If these kind of questions come in school, would the teacher allow us to use a calculator?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, in high school, basically the math, sometimes, especially the numbers get really big or stuff like that. So then you will be allowed to use a calculator. But others, it depends on like what kind of numbers they're giving you. Like if they're giving you simpler numbers, then you might not be allowed to use calculator.
This stuff what we will be allowed to use a calculator, right?
Yeah, this stuff you will be allowed. Okay, so did you get the same answer as me? I put it in the box.
Just give me 1 second. My computer just ran out of battery.
Yeah, sure, no problem.
Now everything is fine. Should I do it? But you
Yeah.
already solved it.
Yeah, I'll just yeah. Okay, so let's do the next one together. Oh yeah, so why don't you tell me the answer for this?
Okay. For this one? It's 1/8.
1/8. Okay, so it says write your answer as a decimal or whole number. So 1/8 is the right number. Okay, 0.125, but you have to write it as 0.125 because that's what they said.
Okay.
Okay, so let's do this one. 0.02 to the exponent 4.
The answer is 1.6 x 10-7. That's coming.
Okay, so basically, yeah, you would have 6 zeros. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then 1 6 at the end.
But why is my coming like this now?
Yours is probably so look, if you were to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, okay, another way to write this would be 1.6. I'm not sure if you like learned this yet, but 1.6 times 10 to the exponent negative 7 is the same, is equal.
Okay.
Okay, so yeah, your calculator probably wrote it that way to make it easier. Oops. But yeah, same answer, so that's good. How about this one?
0.5.
Any number to the exponent 0 is?
1.
1, very good. Evaluate, write your answer, the decimal or whole number. 1, very good. 5 over 9 to exponent 3. So over here, they said you can write your answer as a fraction or whole number. So over here, we can do fraction.
It's going to be 1. It's going to be 729 upon 125.
Okay, so basically you have to keep the numerator at the top always. So first you're going to do 5 cubed. What did 5 cubed give you?
125.
125, very good. And then 9 cubed is?
729.
Yeah. Okay, so we have to kind of keep in the same order. Okay, write your answer as a fraction or a whole number.
It's going to 1 upon 4.
Excellent. Anything to exponent 1 is the same number. 0.2 cubed.
0.2 cube is going cube, right? It's going to be cube.
Yes, cubed.
It's going to be 8x 10 negative 3. This is pretty hard to understand.
Okay, let's see if
I think I haven't learned how to do this part.
yeah, okay, so basically what you can do is wait, so what did it say after exponent?
1 second.
It's just a matter of like learning like how to read it.
Can we write it like a fraction?
A fraction? No, this one's saying that you have to write as a decimal or whole number.
Okay.
Okay, so wait, so for you, what's your calculator telling you?
8x 10 negative 3.
8x negative 3, okay? So then
8x 10 negative 3, 10.
oh, 10 takes 1 negative 3. Okay. So wait, so 8 and you're saying x and then 10 takes 1 negative 3?
Yes, but why did you add a E and a P?
Oh, okay. Oh, it's just multiplication. Okay, I thought it was something else. Okay, yeah, so the x is just like 8 times 10 takes 1 negative 3. Okay, so then how would you write this as a decimal? So you're gonna have to do one more step. Okay, so if we're going 3 back, okay, so then 1, 2, 3, okay, and then that would give you 0.008. Do you see how that works?
and it's still coming like this. Like I wrote it in my calculator and it's still coming like this.
Yeah, so you just see 8 times 10 to the power negative 3, right?
Yes.
Okay, so you just have to understand how to put it as a decimal yourself. Okay, so normally after every number, there's like decimal 0.0, right? Like by default,
Yes.
right? So then if it's 10 to the power negative 3, instead of going to the right, you're going to move the decimal to the left. So 1, jump over 1, 2, and 3. And then where there's empty stuff, you add zeros, and it becomes like that.
Okay.
Okay, so 0.008. It's okay, we can practice, but since your calculator doesn't tell you the decimal, you're gonna have to do an extra step. And that's just good practice.
Okay.
Okay, so okay, this one's a fraction. So 1 over 4 takes 1/4.
1 over 4 plus 1. 4 is going to be 1 upon 256.
Very good.
1.
1, mashallah. To a number, we're at 85, okay.
Is going to be 0.0625.
Mashallah, very good. Okay, write your answer, the decimal or whole number.
1.
1, excellent. 0.05.4.
It's going to be 6.25 x and negative 6. Can you try typing in like this? Does it accept it?
Okay, let's check. Oops. So 6.25. Oops. 6.25. And you're saying times 10 to the exponent
9.
negative 6. Okay, so the problem with this is that it doesn't give us like the option to do exponent. Like, you know, it doesn't like give us the option to type it in. So there's no, so we have to write it as a decimal. Okay, so let's see. Let me just show you like how you would convert it. Okay. Yeah. Oops. Okay. So you told me. Wait, yeah. Can you tell me your answer again? It was 6.25 times 10 to the exponent negative 6, like that.
Yes.
Yes. Okay. So basically, what you just have to do is see where the decimal is, and it's over here, right? So then if it's, since it's negative 10 to the exponent negative 6, instead of going right, you're going to go left. Okay, so you're going to go left. So you're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then this is where the decimal will be now. So this is a new decimal. And then wherever there's space, you're going to add zeros.
Okay.
Okay. So then your answer would be 0.000000625.
Okay.
Okay, so let's try that later. Yeah, 0.0000625. Okay, so this one, 0.5 squared. As a decimal.
It's going to be 0.25.
0.25. Excellent. Okay. 0.06 squared.
It's going to be 0. We are going to write 10 times 0, right? Or we're going to write 3 times 0.
I'm not exactly sure what you mean by that.
Like the answer came on my calculator 3.6x 10 negative 3. Then we are just asking, are we going to write 0 10 times or 3 times?
3. Okay, so it's not writing 0 3 times, but it's going back. So then if from 3.6, let me just show you. Okay, so yeah, so if it says 3.6 times 10 to the exponent negative 3, right?
Yes.
Okay, it would be 1, 2, 3. So then you would have 2 zeros.
Okay.
Okay, after decimal. Okay, so you have to actually like kind of like, if you have a piece of paper with you, you have to kind of like draw it out that way. Okay, so let's try this one. 0.06 to exponent negative, not negative, to the exponent 4.
It's then 1.296 x 10 negative 5. If I know, we are going to add 0. I know, can I try writing it?
Yeah.
It's going to be 0.
Why don't you put in the chat? Okay, so I get the right number of zeros. Okay, so you put it good. Okay, so 0. Okay, let me just copy paste your answer. See if you're right. Okay, so very good, mashallah. Okay, so write your answer as a decimal or whole number. Where are we? We're at 89. Okay, that's good.
It's going to be 0.0001 and 6.
Okay, excellent. Now we're in challenge zone. So write your answer as a fraction or whole number. So 17 to exponent 0 over 18 to exponent 0. Yes, 1 over 1 is 1. Write your answer as a decimal whole number.
The answer is going to be, we have to write it as a decimal, right?
Yes.
1.44.
Okay, very good, mashallah. Write your answer as a decimal or whole number.
1. We're going to do the same thing, 0.35.
53. Okay, but yes, very good. You have the right idea. This one.
It's going to be 0.8649.
Okay, mashallah. This one.
1.
Excellent. Okay, mashallah. Yay, we finished this one. Okay, so very good. So let's go on to a new topic. Okay, so mashallah, we got 100, 100, 100. We finished all of them. Now let's do, I think if I want to go anywhere else, but
Are
okay,
we going to finish the whole exponent because we haven't finished it?
which one did we not finish?
Are we going to do more exponents or are we going to a new topic?
No, we're still doing exponents, so it's gonna be a little different now. So let's try to finish this section. Okay, so learn with an example. I just put my pen somewhere and I lost it. Oh, found it. Okay, so simplify, write your answer. Okay, so simplify, write your answer as the given base raised to a single exponent. Okay, so what we're doing now is that before we saw when we had like exponents with the same base, and then yeah, so we saw like numbers with the same base and different exponents, but now we're seeing an exponent raised to another exponent. Okay, so to raise a power to a power, you have to multiply the exponents. So if we want to do 11 to exponent 8, and that's all raised to exponent 9, you would do same base, but you're going to multiply the exponents. So 8 times 9 is 72.
Okay.
Okay, makes sense. So let's try it. So 7 to the exponent 2 raised to exponent 5. Raised to exponent 3.
7 power 6.
Yes, very good. 7 to exponent 6. How about this one?
32.
Okay, so 12 to raised to the exponent 32. Very good. This one?
I think 12.
Okay, so 3 raised to the exponent, raised to exponent 12. This one?
32.
Okay, so 8 times 4 is 32. Okay, very good. How about this one?
12.
Okay, so 2 and then raised to the exponent 12 for a 12. Okay, this one?
20.
Okay, 20. 5 times 4 is 20. Okay, let's do one more and then we'll move on to
4.
another.
4.
4. Okay, yeah, mashallah, very good. This is pretty simple, so I'll leave it for you to finish for homework. And then let's do multiplication with exponents, variable basis. Okay, so simplify, express your answer as a single term without a denominator. So to multiply powers with the same base, we add their exponents. So we did, I think, something very similar to this.
Yes.
Oh, but this time, yeah. So this time our base, instead of being like a number like 1, 2, 3, they just replace it with Q.
Okay.
Okay, so it's not a big difference, but the rule is the exact same. So over here, what would the base be?
8.
Okay, that's the exponent. What would the base be?
F.
F, very good. And the exponent is 8. Okay, how about here, the base?
D.
D and exponent?
Exponent 17.
17.
Yes, 9.
8.
Plus
Oh, yeah,
8
yeah,
is
yeah.
17.
Yeah, 9 plus 8. Yeah, 17. Excellent. This one?
M.
M, yes.
7.
5, 6, 7. Very good. This one?
8.
Okay, very good. This one?
15.
Yes, mashallah. Oops, I typed it wrong. Yeah, my bad. I meant to write 15. Okay, but okay, let's do a few more together. W exponent
13.
13. Very good.
16.
16. Mashallah.
13.
13. Mashallah. Okay, let's do one more.
11.
Oops. 11. Very good. Okay, so let's go to another topic. Okay, so division with exponents, variable basis. So it's the same as the previous division rules. So when you divide exponents with the same base.
We minus.
Yes, very good. So over here, what would your answer be?
1.
1. Yes, very good. Because yeah, that would be 1 and that would be 1. So okay, yeah. This one.
4.
Yeah, so your base is the same. Subtract the exponents. B to exponent 4. Over here,
4.
4. Very good. This one,
-5.
-5. Excellent. This one,
1.
1. Mashallah. Okay, and this one,
-1.
-1. Okay, mashallah. So you can finish this one for homework too. See, these ones are like really easy. It's just like a repeat basically. So you should be able to be done, finish them really easily. Multiplication and division with exponents. This is like the same thing, but now it's a few more. So let's see if you can do this.
This is
Now
all
you-
multiplication, right?
Yes. So when you're multiplying,
13.
yes. Okay, you add the exponents. Over here,
I have a question. Are you going to take a test of all of these, all of them at the end?
so I was thinking for French, I would like, so for the French stuff, I want you to like practice everything from the beginning because I was planning to like test you on that again. But for the IXL, I think you get enough practice. So I won't really test you on this again.
Okay.
Okay, so just the French, I want you to like remember what does au revoir mean? Do you remember au revoir?
Well, I think it means hello or have a good day.
Close, it means the goodbye.
Goodbye.
Okay, so like those kind of sentences, I might test you on it again. So it's good if you kind of review them. Okay,
Okay.
but for math, you don't have to worry.
It's going to be 10.
This one's gonna be 10. Really? 9 minus 2 minus 3. Because you have to do 9 and then minus 5. Because then so first you can see it in the denominator, you would get s to exponent 5, and then 9 minus 5 would give you
4.
4. Okay, very good. This one,
We are going to do -13.
yeah, mashallah. This one,
20 and -19.
it plus
Sorry,
5.
19. Just 19.
Yes, 19. Because we're just multiplying, we're just adding it. Over here,
6.
is it 6? What's the exponent here?
0 means 1. 7.
1. Yes, 7. Very good. Oops, what am I writing? 7. Okay, this one.
27.
Yes, mashallah, 27. Okay, so let's go over one more topic. We have 5 minutes till the end of class. So, okay, mashallah, I want to get through all of these, but let's see how much we can finish. So power rule, variable basis. So this is the exact same. What do we learn? An exponent raised to another exponent. What do you do?
Multiply.
Multiply. Very good. So what's 8 times 7?
8 times 7?
Yes.
56.
56. Mashallah. Submit. Yes, do a few of this. Okay. To the exponent. And then 9 times 4?
36. 36.
36. Mashallah. Over here. What would your answer be?
4.
4, and your bases?
H.
8. Okay, just making sure. Very good. Over here.
63.
Okay, very good. So, and then this is 63. Number here.
49.
49, mashallah. So let's go to the next topic. This is very simple. I think you'll finish it in like literally 5 minutes. Okay, so evaluate expressions using properties of exponent. Okay, so write your answer as a whole number or as a simplified fraction. Okay, so let's see the example real quick. So what you're doing is, first they want you to evaluate. So 2 to exponent 2 is 4, 2 to exponent 2 is 4, and 4 times 4 is 16. But another way so yeah, this was like probably the easier way. But another way you could have done that is, the bases are the same. So you can do 2 to the exponent 4, and then you just do 2 times 2 times 2 times 2. So 2 times 2 is 4, 4 times 2 is 8, 8 times 2 is 16. So even if you like broke it up completely, it would give you the same answer.
Okay.
Okay, so let's try this one. So
8.
So not really quite.
So it's going to be 4. 2. 256.
Yes, 256. Excellent. Oops, 56. Okay, how about this one?
It's going to be 16.
16, excellent. 4, 42 times 4 takes 42.
Going to be 256.
256, excellent. This one?
It's going to be 1 second. 100.
100, very good. This one?
1 second.
Okay. No problem.
121.
121, very good. Okay. So this one's pretty simple. You can do that. And okay, yes, we can finish exponents today. Okay, so identify equivalent expressions involving exponents. So okay, so like there's like lots of different ways you can kind of like write it sometimes. So for non-zero integers a and b and integer exponents x and y. Okay, so this is just like showing you the rules using the base a. So any number to exponent 1 is the same number, right? A to exponent 0, so any number to exponent 0 is 1. Okay, and this is a review of the rules. Okay, so 1 over a to a positive exponent is equal to a to the same number but negative exponent.
Okay.
Okay, and then if you have two numbers, like over here is a, but like if you have two numbers with the same base, then you can add their exponents, right? You're multiplying these two. If you have two numbers with the same base and you're dividing, you can subtract the exponents. One number to an exponent and then raise to another.
Can I take the picture of the rules?
Yeah, okay, so let me just read this. So you multiply the two exponents if it's a power raised to a power, and then a to exponent x and b to exponent x, you can write as a, b in brackets and then raised to exponent x, right? Because once it's in brackets,
That's easy. That's simple.
Yeah, it simplifies it, yeah. Okay, and then if you have a to exponent x and b to exponent x, you can just write a, b in brackets and then the x.
Can I do the picture of the roots?
Yes, okay, this is very useful.
Okay.
Got it? Perfect. Okay. So yeah. So to find which expressions are equivalent to 5 to exponent negative 3 over 5 to exponent negative 1, write each expression with the same base. Right? So what you're just gonna do essentially is do 5 minus 3 minus minus 1. right? And then that gives you 5 to exponent -2 because -3 plus 1 is -2. And we're using this rule to get 5 to exponent -2, right? So then this is a lot simpler than writing this fraction, right?
Yes.
Okay, and then yeah, then basically you realize that the other answers are wrong because they don't equal the same thing. But yeah. Okay, so now it's 5 o'clock. So we'll do practice next time, inshallah. So you can leave 14, but I want you to finish like 1.8, 1.9, I.8, I.9, 10, 11, 12, and 13. Okay?
Okay.
Okay, and do we have class tomorrow? Yes, okay.
How would I do all of this?
The exponent ones are easy. You should be able to finish all of these really fast. It's a very simple, easy topic.
Okay.
Okay, so inshallah you can finish that. And I'll see you tomorrow, inshallah.
Inshallah, Hafiz.
Nafis.